I remembered that someone asked me what circle prospecting was, so I thought I would share with you what it is. Circle prospecting is when you reach a neighborhood and you call the neighborhood that you have a listing in, and you either announce to the neighborhood that the new listing exists, or you call and ask them to invite them to the open house that you're hosting, or you say, hey, I have a listing on Main Street. I'm just calling all of the neighbors to try to get some help in finding the perfect neighbor for you. Who do you know that's looking to buy in your neighborhood? Do you know anybody who would make an excellent neighbor? If so, I'd love to reach out to them and see if they'd like to schedule a viewing of this house. It's non-salesman-y. It really catches folks off guard. They really don't mind it. No one's ever really ugly. They're just like, no, I don't know anybody. Fun fact, if someone says, no, I don't know anybody, sometimes we say something cute like, but if you did know, who would want to live in your neighborhood? Sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't. But the most successful way that you can circle prospect, and you can get the numbers. The next question is going to be like, how'd you get the numbers? Get them from Mojo. That's what we use, Mojo. Or I think RedX is another company. Might want to double check. But anyway, the most successful way to do this, though, is not just giving them a call, but it's to have a PDF version of the house, like the PDF version of the flyer, so that when you're in conversation with them and they say, yeah, I don't know, anybody right now, just say, would you mind if I just shot you a text with the flyer? If you know of anybody, you're able to keep it on your phone and share it. I really want to make sure that I find a great neighbor for you. And so that works out well. That's circle prospecting. 3 different ways that you can do circle prospecting. That's the way that my agents who do open houses, that's the way they get people to show up, is they call the neighbors, ask the neighbors to help them find people. Another way to circle prospect is if you have a house for sale, let's say in the $500,000 range, and you know what type of people are buying in that neighborhood. Let's just say it's neighborhood Sesame Street, the Sesame Street neighborhood, and many of the Sesame Street occupants are physicians. Then you might want to reach out to other neighborhoods where physicians likely live. If you have a large concentration of rentals in that community, then you might want to reach out to the rental community and ask if they want, if they've ever considered buying a house, talk to them about what their rent is compared to what their mortgage would be, that kind of thing. Lots of different ways that you can use circle prospecting. Also, it breaks up the monotony of calling people who have registered on your website or calling your sphere. Just kind of breaks up the monotony. And again, you're not, disarming the conversation really quickly is helpful. So you can say something like, hey, my name is Jen. I'm with the Live Love Memphis group. Not trying to sell you anything. I just want to let you know we're having an open house on Main Street this Saturday. And man, I'd really love to invite as many people as I can to come take a look at this awesome house listed for blah, blah, blah. Do you know anybody in your life who is thinking about moving and might be interested in your neighborhood? In fact, do you know anybody who you would really love to be your neighbor? And that just gets the conversation started. So that's circle prospecting. Hope it helps you. I wanted to add one more thing. The way to knock this out of the park even further is make a little side note of all the people that said yes to send the PDF to. Then the day of the open house, make sure you reach back out to those people and you say, hey, just want to remind you today's the open house. I hope you can make it. Looking forward to meeting you in person. Then even more than that, if you wanted to reach back out to them after the open house and say, oh, I'm so sorry I missed you, but I'm happy to keep you on the list for the future open houses that I plan on holding for this property. As you can see, we're very aggressive in trying to find buyers for this house. So that's just my little extra tidbit to go above and beyond.